can we get a video on how the Madara voice came to be, or how you got involved with the production of Naruto? Sure, the origin story of the voice of Madara Uchiha. Anyway, I had done a guest spot on Naruto, and I don't remember anything about it really other than the character at one point in time had a flower come out of his nose. But a lot of friends of mine from doing work on anime, Digimon, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, video games, stuff like that, they were on Naruto, and I really wanted to work on it. And I may have mentioned it once or twice while I was working on other things. And so one day, I got a phone call from the producer of the show, and he had me come into the studio and asked me to go into the booth, and he and the director of the show, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, wanted me to listen to a couple of minutes of the original Japanese voice actor, Naoya Uchida. And they said, listen to this and give us your version of that. All right? So I listened, and I was just totally struck by the confidence in his voice, the calmness, the surety in his voice. And so I just tried to reflect that. Yeah, maybe I tried to capture the tone every now and then, but for the most part, I was really trying to reflect that calm, that arrogance, that I know something you don't know. And as a matter of fact, I am going to act on it, regardless of the consequences, because in the end, what I know will be best for everyone. You know, kind of that whole Thanos kind of a thing. Anyway, so they liked it, and they kept me for, 111 episodes? Anyway, for those of you who watch these videos and wonder, are you really the voice of Madara Uchiha? Yes, I really am the English-speaking voice of Madara Uchiha, and if hearing this voice out of this face doesn't do it for you, well, perhaps you can go to IMDb, or perhaps you can go to Behind the Voice Actors, or you could go to YouTube and enter the words Madara Uchiha English voice. See what happens. See if a video or or potentially an interview doesn't come up, and if that person doesn't look kind of familiar to you. He just might. Remember, kids and kidlets, I can't always do your homework for you. Perhaps it's time for you to start doing it yourself. Oh, and by the way, if you would like all of this said to you in Japanese, perhaps you should go online, find Naoya Uchida, convince him to join TikTok, and then ask him to do this same thing in Japanese for you. Farewell, my friends.